But Woody Harrelson for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water. Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World. And Sam Rockwell for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I gotta say, I want to say Sam Rockwell because he's won everything up to this time, and he was good. He was actually my favorite part about Three Billboards, his performance.
Really?
But this is another Oscar thing. If you got two people nominated for the same movie in the same category,
Exactly.
sometimes the vote gets split.
Ooh.
Like some people may say, like Woody Harrelson was good. I think I'm voting for Woody Harrelson. And some people may say, well, I'm voting for Sam Rockwell. But they're both in the same movie, so the votes get split. So
as far as I know, it doesn't matter because it's the same movie.
yeah,
But I know they're going for like each actor's going for like an individual award.
So the votes are going to get split. So like, so like if their votes like we think Sam Rockwell might win, but it's like all the votes are going to Sam Rockwell that we think might win. They're going to Woody Harrelson. So the votes get split, and someone like Richard Jenkins could like go up in there and
just take it all.
And Richard Jenkins was good in Shape of Water too, not without a doubt. Actually, I like Christopher Plummer the best. That was my favorite performance out of all of these three.
They said like, you told me like they brought him in, right?
They brought him in
at
the last minute after Kevin Spacey's thing, and
I think it was a better because Kevin Spacey he's good, but like
yeah,
I'm okay with Kevin Spacey, not because of what happened, but because I know your range.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this,
Christopher Nolan came. I mean, not Christopher Nolan. I mean, Christopher Plummer came in there like a pro and did his lines and did his all this stuff in like a week, and he nailed it. He really did. I really loved All the Money in the World. I wish it got a little bit more respect, but it doesn't. But whatever. Let's move on. You got any more comments?
No, man.
Let's move on to supporting actress. Okay. So Mary J. Blige for Mudbound.
Oh wow.
Allison Janney for I, Tonya. Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread. Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. And Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water.
I'm gonna go with Phantom Thread on this.
Phantom Thread.
I think. Well, of course, they're judging based off the actresses.
Mm-hmm.
How well they did.
Right.
However, the movie itself, like to me, this is like a layman's, at least my perspective. But no, I just feel like if the movie has great clout,
right,
it's kind of going to overshadow everybody else in the performance, unless it was such a truly magnificent performance.
Right. I feel you. Well, you know what? I didn't see Mudbound. It's on Netflix. I should kick myself because I could see it right now, but I have not watched it yet. I heard Leslie Manville was good in Phantom Thread, and Laurie Metcalf, she was good in Lady Bird. I thought Octavia Spencer and Shape of Water was just okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at the sister. I'm glad she's holding it down, getting these Oscar nominations because she got one for Hidden Figures too.
Oh, good.
But it's basically the same character she played in Help and in Hidden Figures. It's the same character. She hasn't shown me much range. I'm glad she got nominated. Don't get me wrong. It's like, because I'm glad the Oscars aren't so white this year.
That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Allison Janney for I, Tonya, she plays Tonya Harding's mother. I heard, she's been getting all the awards. So
really?
she's
She
been
does
winning.
very well with
She's been doing. She's really been the standout of I, Tonya. So I gotta give it to her. So one more category, and then I just want to do a couple more points about the Oscars. Okay. So anime feature. Tell me if you've seen any of these. The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent.
Hell no.
Okay.
Loving Vincent. What is that about?
Loving Vincent it's an animated film, and it's about Vincent van Gogh, and it's sort of stylized after his paintings. Really interesting, yeah. But as I look in this list, I see The Boss Baby. You mean that movie where the baby was voiced by Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like The Boss Baby, but I don't really
Like, was
see
that
that. I don't see that as award worthy. I saw it on Netflix. I say, you know what? This isn't a film that I would categorize as award worthy, but that's just me, you know.
Exactly.
You know, and I guess people just, I guess the voters just don't like the Lego movies. Apparently, they don't. Because you can say what you want about the Lego movies, but
They were good.
they were good. The Lego movie, Lego movie didn't even get nominated the year, you know, in 2014.
We don't
And then-
take that. I don't take that serious.
you know
You,
what?
take,
It's
you
like-
really take that
I-
Lego movie?
as far as well, look, I know how it sounds. The Lego movie. I was the same way. It's like, how you gonna make a movie about Legos? It's like, but it was really entertaining and it was really good. I thought, because maybe it's the nostalgia hitting me up, but it was like playing with your Legos. It made me want to get a Lego after I saw the movie. And then Lego Batman, it creates the best of both worlds. Lego and Batman. It's like,
I get it. I
you
get
get,
it.
you get, I mean, it's not the best. Don't get me wrong. They're not like on the level of like Disney or Pixar,
Right.
but it's far better than The Boss Baby. Come on, come on.
I can't say much.
Like from a regular comic book movie, it was a full on. It was basically a western. It was basically a western. That's how it was, and it was touching too because it provided it was a fitting end for Wolverine, the character that Hugh Jackman played for like 17 years.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, it was 17 years. So, yeah, so it was just a great movie. But it did get nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. So that's a small victory.
That's good.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome.
yeah. But and then The Disaster Artist. You know, I thought that could have been nominated too because
I heard great things about that.
yeah, because even though Disaster Artist wasn't like, I didn't think I was a little disappointed by The Disaster Artist, but I still thought it was good because, if anything, The Disaster Artist shows you about the struggles of being a filmmaker and how hard it is to achieve your dream. Mm-hmm. And it's just, for anyone who wants to be an artist in general, you know, whether it's like making music or movies or whatever, just artists, they should see Disaster Artist, you know, just to see, you know, because I think it will resonate with any type of artist. So,
interesting. I'm glad you said that because I heard great things and it's starring some very funny comedic actors. So I'm like, all right, I have to check this out.
yeah.
I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah. So that's my thing about the Oscar nominations, and the Oscars will take place, I believe, March 4th on ABC. So it's either March 3rd. It's that Sunday. It's like the last Sunday. It's like cut off from February to like March. I should know the exact date, but I don't. I should know the exact
all
date.
good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be snubs anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of snubs. Jimmy Kimmel's hosting. So
I like Jimmy Kimmel.
I like Jimmy Kimmel too. Some people say he's too TV, but you know they should get like a movie star to host the Oscars. But you know I like Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's good.
Yeah,
He's a good host.
I think he's
Jimmy
good
Fallon,
too.
no.
Yeah, no, not Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, I'm sorry. No.
Okay, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about the Oscars. So if you don't have anything else to say, let's move on to Black Panther.
Whew. Here we go. It's February. It's February what? 6th right now.
February 6th.
All right. You know, the actual movie comes out the 19th. I don't know.
The 16th.
The 16th.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes.
Comes out the 16th. We do have a passes for being pressed to view it. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
I cannot wait to see it either, but people have already seen it though. The world premiere was like, I think, last week or whatever. But the social media reactions were great. And now the reviews are finally in. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's good.
Are they just being nice to like black filmmakers by just saying, "Oh, this is a good movie, black people"? Or,
Oh, no,
like,
man.
Get Out was pretty good.
Yeah.
And like they rated that pretty good. I'm like, all right. And then they rated this pretty good. So I guess their standard hasn't changed.
No.
I don't want it to.
If that would happen, every Tyler Perry movie would be fresh. And we know that is not the case.
Good. Well, that's good because that means somebody is liking the same thing that we like, or it's like we're tapping into the same thing.
Yeah.
And I like that.
No, it's just that it's like people have finally done it right. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the Blade movies, even though I like the first two, that third one was a dumpster fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I better remember
Yeah.
the third.
Yeah, and then
Ryan Reynolds, maybe.
yeah, Ryan Reynolds was in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That was the last one.
and then you remember Steel?
What? I don't want to say Shaq. It was
Yes,
like
it was Shaq.
They actually had Shaq play it because
Yes.
Shaq was still in the Shaq was.
He was still Shaq was he was Steel. It came out. I remember seeing that. Shaq was playing because he was still he was at the height of his career.
Yeah.
He was playing on the Olympics on the Dream Team and everything. He like filmed his scenes in like 6 weeks. But I actually watched Steel again like a couple of weeks ago, and I gotta say it's definitely a product of its times.
The 90s.
The 90s.
With a basketball superstar. And Steel, which is a friggin' black superhero.
Yes.
But I think it's funny that a black superhero name is Steel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steel.
Yeah,
Strong.
exactly. Steel.
It's hard to break.
Yeah, exactly. But
Hilarious.
90s when an NBA star could be the lead in a picture, like Space Jam.
What an NBA star can make a platinum album.
Yeah, true. He did rap. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I mean multiple platinum albums. It's crazy. Crazy. The 90s were.
Oh god. Well, yeah, that film has not held up well. It's funny, but you know what? It's like finally, we got a Black Panther movie. I know Wesley Snipes wanted to do his Black Panther movie, but he can never get that off the ground.
Sorry,
oh well.
Wes.
Yeah, sorry, Wes. Oh well. But you got the right actors. You have a villain. I heard that is actually worthy of standing along the heroes. The one thing that these Marvel movies, especially in the cinematic universe, haven't been able to crack are the villains. Like really, the only noteworthy villain is Loki in the Thor movies, and then the Vulture in the Spider-Man Homecoming movies. He was pretty good, but that's about it.
I'm trying to think of superhero villains.
I mean,
Besides
the
Joker,
Reds,
besides Two-Face, besides
which are all Batman villains.
yeah, because they did that movie right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to think
Well, the Marvel
wasn't bad.
Marvel has so many good villains. Okay, they have so many good villains.
Don't they?
Yeah, but unfortunately, most of them aren't in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like for example, like Magneto.
Yeah.
He's an X-Men.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four. And then Spider-Man. For the longest time was outside the MCU until he brought him back in. That's why we got Vulture, who I didn't think Vulture was really that great of a villain, but they made him a good villain.
Let's see, Spider-Man. Who are usually his villains that are really, really good?
Well, the Green Goblin right now.
Of course, the Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus,
Yep.
Venom.
Oh man, Venom's gonna be.
Yeah.
I love Venom. I
Yeah.
can't believe.
Except in Spider-Man 3.
They had Topher Grace. He was like he's the same body type as not Topher Grace. No, they did have Topher Grace. Topher Grace and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Like in a real fight, this kind of looks like it can go either way.
Yeah. Well, you know what? When I was watching Spider-Man 3, the thing I was thinking about is like, why is that guy from the '70s show fighting Tobey Maguire? That's what I was thinking about.
Exactly. Eric Foreman.
Yeah, Eric Foreman. Why is he fighting? It's like, oh, my spider sense is tingling.
Stop it. So, you thinking Black Panther got the villains right. What else you think they got right? They got the story right? Because it's like, when Marvel gets something wrong, Fantastic Four, the Hulk,
Right.
it's Fantastic Four was the acting.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't want to say the plot. They had the Silver Surfer. That was pretty cool. But it's usually the story and the acting, and I would say the pacing. It was just like, what is this? Like this, it just took me out my zone.
Yeah. Well.
When I was watching that movie.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the Silver Surfer, is that Silver Surfer was cool. I'll give you that. But then Galactus was basically just like a giant cloud, just gonna eat the Earth.
They could have made that a little bit more scary. Definitely, like they needed somebody to flesh the Galactus idea out.
Oh
But
god.
it's kind of hard to imagine Galactus because he is that huge.
Yeah, it's there are some things in comic books that just don't translate well to the big screen, and Galactus is going to be one of those things. So I do not envy Kevin Feige, who is basically the mastermind behind the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's like, and we don't, people usually don't talk a lot about like Kevin Feige, the producer. I mean, the film geeks and stuff. Yeah, we all know Kevin Feige. We bow down at his greatness, but just the general like public in general, it's like they don't know like how much he's contributed to comic book movies in general. It's
Well,
like,
what does he do?
well, like I say, he's producer for all the movies. For all the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's starting with Iron Man. Back in 2008, and it was his idea to basically connect all of these movies in like a single universe. I mean, so basically all these Marvel movies are basically like film serials. If you don't know what film serials are, they used to come up in like the 1930s and 40s, and people would go to the theater and see their see the adventures of so and so. This was before TV, okay? So it's like just basically TV episodes on the big screen.
Gotcha.
So what Kevin Feige did, he made all these movies interconnected. So you have to see like all of these movies in order to get all these plot points and stuff.
See, I thought that was smart, but I didn't really like that too much.
No, I can understand. So a lot of people don't like that. Yeah, but for a comic book fan like me, I just eat this all up. I look at these trailers, analyze everything. There are YouTube channels just devoted to like looking just speculation on like whether this character is going to show up in the show or so, or like just analyzing every piece of data that's put out there. With some people saying, "Oh, Wolverine's going to be in the next Avengers movie," all that stuff.
Well, he was an Avenger at one point. That's something else.
Yeah, that's something else. But it's like so bravo to Kevin Feige and bravo to finally getting a Black Panther movie. That's all I gotta say.
The way he pulled all this off and what he is capable of in the future with all these players on the table is amazing. Because if they can create an Illuminati story, because they already have all the players in the Illuminati.
That's true.
If you're a comic book fan, you know what the Illuminati is.
Yeah.
I can't wait until they do something like that. Are we gonna get a World War Hulk or a Planet Hulk? I would love to see that. We already saw glimpses of the Hulk on a planet.
Yeah.
So maybe they can do a prequel.
Well, you know what I think is coming next? I think. Do you remember Secret? Do you remember Secret Invasion? Have you heard of that?
Scroll?
Yeah, with the Krees and the
Scroll
Scrolls. Yeah,
man.
I think that's what they're gonna do next.